Hello everybody, welcome back to Canadian Roast Crunch. My name is Christine, otherwise known as Roasty, and I make primarily book videos. This video is going to be a library haul. It's not going to be that crazy, unfortunately. I might do many more library hauls throughout the summer, but, right? Excuse me? Anyways, you know those times when you casually stop by the library and you think, okay, I'll get out one or two books, and those one or two books ends up being 5 to 7 books, or maybe even 5 to 8. I remember when I was a young child, I always got out probably 8 to 10 books out of the library at a time, and after I would be so excited to read all of them that I'd start reading all of them at once and I'd get overwhelmed. Yeah, that's just a little bit of a lore history. Well, this was one of those times. I did not go absolutely insane. I only got out 5 books, but considering I was thinking I was only going to get 1 or 2 books, 5 books is a lot. But anyways, I am here to have a library haul. So in total, I got out 2 middle grades and 3 YAs. I think I'll always enjoy reading middle grade, honestly. What are you doing? Even though I'm like way past the intended age for middle grade now, I still really enjoy them. Here are the books that I got out, a sneak peek, but we're going to be going through each one individually and talking about it. So don't mind the sticky notes on the book cover. If there's a sticky note there, then that's my library barcode and I don't want to accidentally get doxxed. So that's why the sticky notes are there. We'll start with the middle grade first. This one is a new release. It's 2025 and it is called Once for Yes by Ali Millington. Honestly, I enjoy contemporary middle grade over contemporary YA. Like, I would gladly read contemporary middle grade over contemporary YA because all the contemporary teen books, they're mainly like romance. I don't really like romance that much. I mean, it's fine stuff, but like, that's the whole thing. No, I don't like contemporary. So I do like contemporary middle grade because middle grade is usually like about their life and more about their family life and their school life other than romance. So Once for Yes, I already started it. As you can see, I'm only a couple chapters in. So basically, they live in this old rickety apartment which like is gonna get torn down because it's like so old, and it's gonna get replaced by this new industrial lifeless box. And it's also about the main character who is 11 years old, and if I'm pretty sure her older sister went missing. I'm only a couple chapters in, so I didn't know like 100%. I mean, her older sister is missing, so that's kind of like the backstory. The apartment that she's living in is gonna get torn down, so it's kind of like almost like the Vanderbeekers in some way. I don't know, it's not exactly like it, but it's kind of like the same plot where like their apartment is gonna get torn down and they have to find a way to like keep it or something. All the kids had to group together to find a way to save their apartment. I don't know, something like that. But that's what this is about. The chapters are pretty short, and this is a pretty short book, so I should be able to fly right through it. The other middle grade that I've gotten is one that I've been wanting to read for actually quite a long time. My friend Tegan, this book that she read like probably about maybe a year ago by now, and then after she was like, okay, this is actually pretty good since it's middle grade contemporary, I was like, oh, maybe I might read it. But it actually does kind of look like a used library book. I mean, sorry, I have to stop talking about it. It's The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl by Stacey McEnulty. This one is about a girl who gets struck by lightning. After she got struck by lightning, she's been like this crazy smart math whiz whatever who does calculus homework for fun. And she's been homeschooled. Her grandmother, I think, wants her to try out going to like public school. New friends and 1 shelter dog. If there's a shelter dog, then yeah. I'm excited to read this book. So we're the middle grade books, and now we're going to be moving on to YA. This is The Light in Hidden Places by Sharon Cameron, a novel based on the true story of remarkable heroism during World War II. So I did not like really read the back much, which is kind of, well, I know I might probably like it because it's a World War II historical fiction. World War II is already kind of overdone in historical fiction because I don't know how many World War II novels I've read, but this one, Bluebird, it's set after World War II, but it's not like based on World War II. It's just something that like it doesn't really like, it's not as cliche as all the other World War II novels. I don't know what I'm even trying to say at this point, but the point is this one was not as cliche as the other ones, so I'm hoping that this one won't be as cliche either. I'm hoping it will be good. Here we go. Alright, the next book we have is The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. I have been wanting to read this ever since I realized that this was a historical fantasy written by the same person who wrote Legend. I still haven't read Legend, by the way. I know. It was literally sorry, I just dropped my book. It was literally a year ago when I said, oh yeah, I could read this for my summer TBR. It never happened. But this summer, I do want to read a bunch of like dystopian books because I have so many. I'm currently reading the Divergent series right now. Wait, it's The Kingdom of Attack by Marie Lu. I got even more inspired to read it whenever I saw Arlen and Charlotte's collab from Apprentice Ranger and Charlotte's Book Nook. They did a collab where they read each other's favorite books, and this one was one of them. I think it was one of Arlen's favorite book. But anyways, this book is about the sister of Mozart who like had as much talent as Mozart, but like her father wants to marry her off instead of like becoming a musical prodigy like Mozart did. It also has like a fantasy element with like another world in it, which I'm kind of excited to read about. So yeah, the last book we have is another new release book. I don't think it's made in 2025 though. I'm pretty sure it is 2024. It feels like a new book, so it's probably like a new copy, but the library has it now, and it is called Dragon Fruit by Makia Lucier. It's called Dragon Fruit. So if there's like sea dragons in this and stuff, and like they live on an island. That's all I really got from the synopsis. They live on an island and there's like a quest for the sea dragon. Honestly, just look at this cover. It looks so good. Like the composition is really good. The blue background with the green and the red, it really makes it pop. That is this book. And that is the end of this library book haul. This might be somewhat of a shorter video, but I am working on a vlog right now. And if you get one thing from this video, it is if you don't know what to read next and you're kind of stuck, don't go to TikTok, don't go to Book Talk, no. Go to your local library and pick out whatever book intrigues you, like what the synopsis intrigues you. It is a foolproof method. I have done this ever since I was a child and it works. Okay, that's enough. This outro is getting way too long. Goodbye. Remarkable heroism, sorry. If you don't know, I'm better at writing than I am at talking, but